Indonesia is a country located in Southeast Asia and is in between the Indian Pacific Ocean and has a population of 269 million. The capital of Indonesia is Jakarta, and Indonesia has 17,508 islands across its almost 2 million kilometre long country. Only 6,000 of these islands are inhabited. There is many ethnic groups in Indonesia, the largest being Javanese people, with 95.2 million whom are native to the island of Java. Some major historical events include the Dutch colonising Indonesia in 1595, Japan invading in 1942 and then surrendering in 1945, and in 1949 the Dutch recognising Indonesia's independence. In the latest population census data, 87% of Indonesians declared themselves to be Muslim, followed by Christian. GDP in Indonesia is currently 1.167 billion. This contracted 2% in 2020 for the first time in a couple of decades due to the COVID-19 pandemic. We can compare this to 2019 when Indonesia recorded a 5% growth in their economy. Indonesia has a market-based economy and is the largest economy in Southeast Asia. There's been drastic reductions in poverty in the last 20 years. The level of technology in Indonesia is rising, but Indonesia is particularly prone to cyber attacks. Some important technological advancements for Indonesia includes them developing their own aerospace technology, being a digital hub from the use of public cloud services for better data management, and lastly, Indonesian government is increasing its part in technological education for Indonesian youth. The major industries in Indonesia include rubber and natural gas, textiles and apparel, footwear and petroleum. Indonesia is a large export of all these things, especially to Japan, USA, Singapore, South Korea and China, as they are the main trade partners for Indonesia. Indonesia is among the top 10 textile and apparel producing countries in the world, and the TFC industry is one of Indonesia's largest earners of foreign exchange. In terms of Indonesia's trade relationships with Australia, Indonesia is Australia's 13th largest trade partner, with 99% of Australian goods will enter Indonesia duty-free or under improved arrangements. Australia's biggest export to Indonesia is wheat, and Indonesia's exports to Australia is petroleum, wood and footwear. Indonesia is also part of a trade agreement with Australia called IACEPA, which allows Indonesia and Australia to have a healthy trade relationship. In terms of Hofstede's cultural dimensions, Indonesia scored high for power distance at 78, meaning Indonesia depends on hierarchy, obedience, seniority, and employees are expected to be told what to do. Indonesia scored low for individualism, meaning people are expected to conform to the rules of society. They scored low to moderate for masculinity at 46, meaning success status is seen by others as very important. They scored low in uncertainty avoidance at 48. This is as Indonesians tend to suppress emotions from others. For a long-term orientation, Indonesia scored high at 62, meaning they're a pragmatic culture where truth depends on the situation at the time. Lastly, they scored low for indulgence at 38, as they have a culture of restraint.